Welcome back, everyone, to Right as Rain, and today we're talking about AI. So what I've been seeing lately when it comes to AI has really been pissing me off and pissing on me. I've been seeing a trend of using AI to replace things that are honestly much more simple when done yourself, and I feel like it's a scam. And the first thing I want to talk about is calorie AI tracking. I've been seeing this popping up all over my Instagram feed, and it's essentially these apps that you use your phone and you take a picture of your food. And from that picture, the AI is able to determine the calories on that plate. Now, in theory, that sounds awesome. Like, I would love to be able to just be like, yo, Jarvis, what's in this sandwich I'm eating? How many calories is it? And it says, sir, it's 7,500 calories. But in reality, we're not there. And what we're seeing is these influencers are promoting a scam. There is in no world where a singular picture of a sandwich can tell you how many calories are in that sandwich. It's lacking a lot of detail. It's lacking the oil that goes into it. It's lacking the complete contents of that sandwich. It's lacking the sauces that might be on that sandwich and what kind of sauce they used or what kind of meat they used in the sandwich. Did they use reduced fat cheese or did they use regular cheese? That's a difference of 45 calories per slice. When you're trying to lose weight, this stuff matters incredibly. And to have this cheap thrown together project of AI calorie tracking where you're advertising to people, convincing them that all they need to do is take this picture and you're going to be good. And for anyone trying to lose weight, it's a game of numbers. If you're 100 calories off on your meal, and then you're 100 calories off another meal, and then that can add up to 300 calories over the course of your meal. That could be the difference between a 300 calorie deficit in food versus just staying at maintenance. And if you're trying to lose weight, that could be very detrimental. I want to show this video from Noel, the bodybuilder, on Instagram and TikTok. He's very popular, and he was offered tens of thousands of dollars to advertise a calorie AI tracking app, and he turned it down. It really sheds a light on the way that influencers can maintain their dignity when it comes to getting thrown thousands of dollars in their face for something that is detrimental to the thing that they promote. And for a lot of fitness influencers, they are promoting weight loss techniques, and it's very inspiring and motivating, and exercise routines. And when you promote BS like an AI calorie tracker, it's detrimental to your brand. So I'm glad that someone as big as Noel is going to be talking about it. I'll show you the video right now.
I was offered tens of thousands of dollars to promote an AI calorie tracking app. And this is why I said no. First of all, no one can convince me that AI can look at a picture of my food and tell me the macros accurately. How could anything know whether this is 20% fat or 5% fat? This 20% fat is 440 more calories than the 7%. And that major difference can be the line between losing or gaining weight.
And that goes into not just beef, that goes into everything. There's different kinds of bread, different kinds of sauces you can use.
Problem is, a lot of beginners may not know this. Then they'll use the tool, not see results, get discouraged, and quit. Now, I get it. This may be useful in some scenarios or to learn about calories. Personally, I don't think technology is there yet. And influencers should prioritize their audience over making a quick buck.
And I think the way he ended that is beautiful. It's not about how much money you might make off of this sham. It's the potential of someone seeing this app and believing in what they're selling because their favorite influencer is showing it. And that can really stifle the beginning of their weight loss journey. There's so many people that count incorrectly, and that's why they don't see results. And I think promoting using an actual counter like MyFitnessPal or Lose It, for example, that where you need to start looking at nutrition labels and understanding what you're putting in your body and finding the best substitutes for food you used to eat. Like for me, I used to love just regular flour tortillas. They're about 110 calories a pop. Now I really love these reduced fat, low carb tortillas that I use. They're like 70 calories a pop. It's so much better. And that kind of stuff is like you can eat more of the same stuff you've always eaten, but now you have these substitutes for it. AI is such a hot topic right now where everyone wants to incorporate it in their lives. So they're trying to quickly get it into each aspect. And these companies are taking advantage of that hype and creating a BS app that's not really going to work for you It's actually working maybe against your goals, depending on how irresponsibly the user utilizes the app. And it's not the user's fault. Sometimes they get shammed by their favorite influencer who's trying to make a quick buck. Now, speaking of a quick buck, I want to talk about another sector where AI is infiltrating that nobody asked for. Duolingo. Why is Duolingo using AI? Duolingo has gone for years as the #1 language training app. People love Duolingo. People love the mascot. They're influencing. It's amazing. But now, recently, Duolingo announced that they're incorporating AI into their training. And they're actually firing their employees because they say AI is the future of their company. Going so far as to say that AI will eventually replace his employees. And this is the CEO of the company saying that. Now, what we're seeing is, as the backlash came in, he's walking back those comments. Here he is stating, to be clear, I do not see AI as replacing what our employees do. I see it as a tool to accelerate what we do at the same or better level of quality. And the sooner we learn how to use it and use it responsibly, the better off we will be in the long run. Now, that's a better way of stating things rather than saying we see AI as replacing our employees, especially when you see the negative effects of AI incorporation when they aren't personally vetted and you just let the thing loose. You start to see mistakes. And when it comes to learning a language, the last thing a person needs when they're trying to learn a new language is to have it incorrectly taught to them. It's similar to the calorie accounting situation. If you're just getting in to learning a language, you don't know the language. So if the AI tells you that you need to say it like this, and then you go and talk to someone in real life and they say, what the hell are you saying? There could be a big issue with that. I think anything that can hurt the novice experience can be the most detrimental to a person's growth. That's why shilling AI into the foundations of these apps where people are trying to better themselves without fully vetting it can be a massive problem. We need to do AI right. We can't just throw it in because it's the hot button topic of the past few years. It'll be at the detriment of the education and growth of human intelligence because AI is going to be teaching people AI slop. And to give full credit to a lot of people that I've seen, there's instant backlash against these things. There's the right idea behind a lot of people who are willing to say, hey, you guys are just trying to make a quick buck off of us. We know this. Like, we are not about this. We're going to cancel this product. We're not going to support you. And that's where it matters. We need to put our money where our mouth is, right? One more thing about Duolingo, I just think it's hilarious. In lieu of the AI being added to Duolingo, you're seeing a price increase. So realistically, this makes no sense. Shouldn't AI be saving us money? They should be saving the company money. They're firing people because the AI can do their job. No. You got to pay more. You have to pay more. We have to keep growing. Companies have to keep growing, guys, even though we're firing people and having AI do all the work. Come on, man. This makes no sense. I think it's an interesting topic. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Jeez Louise, man. I'm all for AI. Let's just not have AI slop, okay? Let's not shill AI slop. All right. Peace, guys.